Okay. Kike, White Hope, and as a Twitch, all of them are live, I guess. Yes, perfect. Welcome. This is a late stream. Alright, I'm trying to hurry up. I tested around yesterday quite a bit, both in AI Limit and Dark Souls. I think I fixed the problem. I at least hope that it's really fixed. I played for like an hour each, and it seems to have worked. So can you not? My cat is here, in case you notice the rubbing on the microphone. That's not me. I don't rub myself on the microphone. Hey, don't bite the cover, please. You know, I have like one of these foam clown noses on my mic, and she tries to rip it off. Bad cat, as they say. One of the wings fell down. Fuck. Why do I suck so much at this one? I thought it was very close, but it might be actually. Can you not? Like, actually, you can sit here. You can rub yourself on me even. I'll permit you that today. Because you're so cute. Such a cute kitty cat. And yesterday was bathing day, so you deserve a little bit of extra love today. Even if you were a bit of a diva as always. Especially you, but also your brother. I thought he usually acts a bit more natural. This time around, forget it. So I thought here it was very simple. You kind of. Why do I fail so much at this spot currently? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, I'm gonna use the TCC for this fight. As I said, I'm not gonna go like do one or two tries, and then switch over to TCC just in case. But yeah, I think yesterday it's like no. I have to throw you off if you don't stop. I think it was a combination of multiple things. That kind of caused the problem. Like, one of the problems is that the controller disconnects, and the other one is that the controller kind of behaves really weirdly. Which is why I originally thought, which is why the same solution I originally tried didn't work out. But now it does. Basically, there's this like a thing called Steam Input, and I don't know why it exists. It honestly never works for me. It always interferes, and this is what happened as well. It kind of doubled the inputs for whatever reason. So when I pressed, as an example, when I tried to hold B, what would happen? It would be press BB. So I couldn't sprint because it would just roll once and that's it. And if I would look around the camera, try to do right, it would do this in extremely rapid succession, which is why it looked really slow. She's already invisible. That's nice. Oh, what do you mean? Hello? Oh, I hate how chugging it never really works. Yeah, this is a bit complicated now. Right now I have a little bit of a... already a little bit of bad luck, you could say. You know, my favorite thing in the world. When shit just doesn't work out the way you want it to. I thought it's like... yeah, okay. I think I get it. I know what I did wrong. Technically. You know what I really like about... one thing I really like about AI Limit, I think I mentioned it before, is the fact that you can like parry everything. That's such a nice like feature, you could say. Mister. I don't even know if you can get her in that state. Why do I all of a sudden take so much more damage? I feel like yesterday, when I fought her, I didn't take as much damage. This feels strange. This is problematic. I mean, I only have to do these two bosses in the DLC left, you know. I don't think I have the pendant yet though, so I also need to get that. Okay, my cat's walked away, which is good. What's my ring setup? Yeah, that's alright. I'll take it. Honestly, about the enemies on the bridge, I really only cared about the two bow guys. When these are gone, it's easy to just do the stuff you want to do. I just need to hit her a little bit better, which, you know, in this fight is a little bit annoying, as you may be able to predict. Since I can't exactly see. So that's like really... Where the fuck is she? Oh, come on. Yeah, sometimes it's just kind of a bit of a... like, wonder why you don't even hit her. Like, I feel like I definitely got her at some of these points. Nope, she's gone. Oh, she's right in front of me. I didn't even see the footprints. Did Crystal Magic Weapon already wear off? Holy shit. Oh, finally. Yeah, this is a bit of... If the fight wouldn't be so annoying. If you could knock her out, or if I could at least see her health. I would have given it more try without Crystal Mage Weapon. But not like that. Good, that was Priscilla, so I can immediately go into the Dark Moon Tomb as well. And also do Gwendolyn. I was in the office today, you know. I talked about it yesterday a little bit. There are 2 new employees, and it's like it's. I don't know how they perceive it, you know, because I'm me. I'm just very quiet, very, you know. If you want to talk, like if you don't expect me to talk first, basically, right? I'm the kind of person who talks second. Usually. So yeah. So it's like, you know, you need to talk to me first before I answer you. But it is kind of awkward. Also, like, lunch was kind of awkward because on Thursday, like, half the people aren't even there. So usually everybody brings something themselves. I mean most people do that anyways the entire week, but like on Thursday it's like me as well. So I sit in like the lunchroom. There's one of the new employees and they're dead silent, not even like a comment. It's like, did I do something wrong? It just feels weird, you know. I think like me particularly, I never got like really... Everybody else got kind of like spoken to, except for me, so I wonder if that changes, because, you know, I sit with you in a fucking office. So I would appreciate it if you could just, you know, this animosity doesn't... Like, it's not animosity necessarily. At least if you know. Ooh. I mean, at least I got like a double in. That's like one thing you can do with the rapiers. Which is nice. Ah, I missed. So bad. Yeah, I'm just, you know. I've rarely had that where I was, you know. Where I wasn't the new guy. So for all the time I worked somewhere. I said it like, yes, I told, I guess, the one story about the one guy in my first company that was a bit of a, like, weirdo. But that was a bit different, I feel like. But usually it's me that is the new guy. Oh, like 2 more cycles, I would guess. So it's, I'm not used to this situation. Let me say it like that. I guess that was like another guy at my previous company, but... You know, after a while I was a bit mad at the guy. You see, because he came in, claimed all the issues, and every issue he wrote was absolute ass. Like unreadable bullshit. Like he made an issue with a very rough like title. Something like, you know, search bar not working. And then the description was, you know, to be added. It's like, okay, buddy. That's not how you write an issue. On an issue tracker. I don't know who told you that, but... Yeah. mean, that's also something that happened on Tuesday. One of the older guys in the office who hasn't really worked with Git and stuff like that. He also made an issue. I don't think he ever made one. But even his was a little bit better. I didn't like. Right, I was like, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and enforce my own rules upon you. Usually I keep... For me, everything that has to do with code is done in English, right? Even if you're German, if you're fucking French, if you're whatever. Issues, write them in English, done. It's easy. It's the easiest, right? It just fits in. So I was like, you know, okay, it's in German, so... You write it in you want to write in German, you know, do it. I don't particularly care. Right. And you already like told me all of it, so just put it in there, and yeah, that's acceptable for me. But like nothing at all. Like if nobody knows, like I know it. I'm the developer, the only developer. It's like, yeah, I don't mind in that case if it's done this way. But that one guy at my first job, it was like, hey, we are like what, 8 to 10 developers here. If you just write description to be added, nobody can fix this issue but you. So, and he just created so many of those. Like every time he saw like a little error or something, he created it and was like, yeah. Another problem this causes, if you don't know why this is so detrimental, is because what ends up happening, somebody reports the same error, and you try to see if there's already an issue, but you cannot find anything, so you just create multiple issues. So you have just tons of stale issues, and that's like a huge problem with Git projects, in my opinion. Stuff that just gets stale, so I'm like, yeah, how about we don't do that? Ooh, buddy boy, that was a bit close. Right, how about we keep stuff clean? Like you're a developer, I a developer, that guy over there is a developer. We like clean code. Why don't we like clean issue tracking? Maybe it's just a difference in, you know, how you work. When I'm like, you know, this is not neat. When I use Node apps, right, to write my notes. And usually, I don't keep notes around. I write them. If I have something new to add, I add it. And if I'm done with something in that note, I will just remove it. Right? My notes are not static usually. You know, with some exception, of course. There are ones that are like, okay, I have like my note, which I use for keeping track of my games. As an example that I played in whichever year, so like 2024, 2025, blah blah blah. So I put the previous one of these just in the in a folder called archive. You know, in that case, yeah, you know, I get it. No needs to throw them away. They have like significance, right? But stale issues that nobody is working on and nobody even knows if the error still persists. If it doesn't, you know, just happens. Sometimes you just fix stuff by accident. That's development for you. So it's like, you know, let's clean up. I mean, this is especially problematic with like certain open source application. As an example, the Node service I use, they have like a GitHub. Since the code base is open source. And it's like, I like that it's open source. But you do have like they do have like the same issue over and over and over and over again. Because random people come in and add them. Because they're like, oh yeah, I have a problem, let me add that problem. Instead of just looking if somebody else had that problem, then add my comment onto that. sometimes they go in, it's like, oh yeah, this is a duplicate of that, but they keep it open. I would just say, okay, duplicate, close it, done, right? But I guess that's just my philosophy on things. Again, like I don't like digital clutter, if that makes sense. Physical, like my entire desk here, the entire right side of my desk is cluttered. I have like, I really can't. I'm not good at that. But when it comes to digital, I always try to, you know, clean up. At times I almost feel like I need the clutter a little bit, you know. Oh, do I have the pendant already? Yeah, I do. Okay. I didn't realize that. You know, let's... Don't need that one right now. But in a second I do need... Tune magic. Place this on at full control, warp to on that parish. I'm gonna do like a quick roll down, you know. It's gonna be easier than the alternative. Okay, this one is 3. Do I have like one that's 4? Yeah, I'm like almost overweight. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Perfect. So yeah, you know. The same sometimes, you know, something I started to get used to. I shouldn't do it, but at the morning when I started working, I first like maybe like read like for like 5-10 minutes, like read a few news or something, or like go through my notes. My private notes, not like work-based notes. So like, yeah. And I did clean up a little bit today. I like that. I got rid of some of the clutter. I wasn't paying attention. I was like, okay, you know, just roll down. Not thinking that the actual part I want to roll down to is further ahead. That was a bit of an accident. But you know, thankfully you have multiple tries in this game. Could you imagine if this was like early like Nintendo games and such? You have 3 lives. If you do something cool, you maybe get another one. You can maybe like find 1 per stage. Good luck. Yeah, I think people wouldn't be playing the game if that was the case. So yeah, I completely forgot that you had to walk all the way to the front there. But you know, combining fall control together with the air mid-roll makes this entire area very, very comfy. Okay, good, that was that. Then I need this one. And afterwards I need the lingering ring again, and it's time for the Sanctuary Guardian. I wonder a little bit about the damage, but it should be alright, I guess. It should be alright. All good. Easy peasy. But yeah, you know, to get back a little bit to the work thing, I'm about the new employees. It's you know it's on my mind because it's something that stresses me out for multiple reasons. But it's like I'm probably overthinking things as well. Like it's something that stresses me out in general, not a particular part about it. Before that's something people think. Okay. Almost forgot the ring again. Let's see how my favorite boss in the DLC behaves. Immediately poisoned me, but other than that, not too bad. I pressed B. That was very strange. I think it ate the input. Oh, what the fuck? He was drinking, wasn't he? He was like a microsecond away from healing. Like a fraction of a second. Can I open the window without people screaming outside? Some people, but I don't think they're too annoying about it. You know, it's fun here. The city, like after working hours, it's basically dead usually. There are some exceptions, but usually it's dead. But because of that, when there's like one person, it's just echoing. It's sounding way louder than it's supposed to be. Ah, yeah. One of the problems with this weapon, of course, is the amazing range you have. Oh, come on. I feel like that one is one of these that shouldn't have hit me. Yeah, that's... he's... you know... oh, fuck. I thought I could maybe get rid of his tail. Since, you know, having that away is helpful. I don't know what he's trying to do right now. But I would prefer like a moment for healing. The world is healing. Fuck. Yeah. I hate how he sometimes can really just out of an attack that I feel like should be a stun attack, he can immediately charge you. But he doesn't always do it, which makes it even worse. I was rolling. He shouldn't have hit me there. That was a foul. But yeah, I think this like takes like another 2 or 3 tries, and if that doesn't work, I will use Crystal Magic Weapon. Like I can do it. It's just a matter of focusing and getting a good enough pattern. Of course, that one roll I just did, I feel like should have given me enough iframes. Yeah. Oh. So fucking close. I mean, so far so good. Low on stamina there, but... Okay, law walking, I do like when he does that. I thought I could get one more in. I thought that was a big one. Almost got hit because I mischarged. I mean, at least I'm already poisoned, so that didn't matter. Fuck. Yeah. I thought I had more time. But this usually gives you plenty of time. That's like one of the best attacks to heal. Nice. I'm taking that one. Oh, come on, like one more. He's gonna go down. Oh, two more? Okay. I mean, I take it. Oh, I didn't even collect my souls. That could have been dangerous. $75? I thought he gives you more. But I might just misremember. I mean, I think he gives you less than Sif. You know, as always, Artorias. Just gonna do this strat. Very easy, very cool, very simple. Very human. I think you can hear it ever so slightly. Like something that has Star Trap. It's like sometimes there's one guy, or multiple like different guys. I don't know. But somebody was like talking with somebody really loudly on the phone while walking up and down the city, like the street here. It's like, can't you do that at home? Or like stay in one place at least. And you know, talking a normal loudness. Like when I use my phone, I don't scream into it. I don't know about you guys. But I prefer my conversations to be somewhat private. Let me start this one off with a little bit of pine resin. You know, why not? Giving it a little bit of a kick, you could say. Since it is Artorias. Hello, buddy boy. I pressed B, but... I guess he doesn't care about that. I mean, the damage is... actually really ass. Oh, that was close. mean, it's alright. I thought he was gonna buff already. Even though his health is nowhere near the time his first buff. Yeah, I thought I maybe could get a heal in. I'll do one now. Electricity is already one off. I might not be able to stun him out of it. That could be fun. Oh, that should have been hit. Yeah. I cannot get him out of the buff. Let me go take a quick piss. Without realization, and then defeat him. But you know, as I said, I want to waste too many tries on him. Like, I give it one more try, and then if I don't do it in that one, I'm gonna use TCC and CMW. Like, it's late and I have work tomorrow, so I just want to get the run done. Get it over with. Oh, hello. Now my second cat is here. Let's see if he behaves. Oh yeah, has also to be sent to the Shadow Realm. Yeah. But I do have a few choice words for this weapon. I think the Mailbreaker is a weapon that works well in PvP, potentially, but not in as a regular weapon. It's a bit ass, you know. Boy, no stretching right in front of the monitor. That's like an ironclad rule. Come on, stay down. bit late. Of course, that's when he does. If he would have done a triple, I would have been dead. Of course, usually I almost expect him to do it. I thought I had a bit more room. Fuck, yeah. I realized that was gonna be a hit. That one as well. I mean... if you present these opportunities, I'm gonna take them. That was a bit of a double whammy from both of us. I'm already very down on Estus flasks. Much more than I usually am. Even with the weaker weapons. I'm just not too careful. I think he's about to buff soon. Once he is, I will re-up on everything. Don't go one-handed into this fight, please. Thank you. I mean, I deal a solid 100. Well, like, how much health does he have? Like, 8k or something like that? Fuck. Yeah, that was... a judgmental error. Wrong. That's the TCC setup. Otherwise, I would buff my weapon and immediately have to switch it. Like, it cannot buff my weapon. That's what I meant to say. I start to get a bit of a headache. I mean, ever since I came home. Like, today when I came home, I was exhausted. I don't know. As I said, you know, stuff stresses me out, so it's a bit of a... it's even more exhausting than usual. But I'm feeling good, you know. Actually, I have to talk about that. I stood on the scale today, right, in the morning after I woke up. And when I saw the number, I was like, ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Since the start of the year, I lost exactly on the dot this morning 10 kilos. Now, some of them might say, you know, you can lose twice the amount. Or you could lose twice the amount, you know? 10 kilos is not that much, especially in 4 months. But I'm like, you know, for me it is. The last time I lost this much weight, actually a little bit more, it took me years. Ooh. That is unfortunate. What was that? I need a bit of a reprieve. He's already buffing. Oh, not good. Yeah, it doesn't improve my damage as much as I hoped. That was also not very good. How did he hit me there? That's not fair. My buff ran out. I mean, I deal close to twice as much damage than before. Which, you know, it's alright. It's not the best, but, you know, I'll take it. That's all you really can do. Nice. I do like when you can, like, get another one in. That's my favorite attack because it's so predictable. So much more than all of the others. That one not. That's one of my least favorites. And I just don't like the RNG component of that one. That would have been prime time for me to buff as well. But I didn't want to risk it. I mean, guess no risk, no fun, as they say. Like, I don't know how long my current buff still lasts. That's also nice about AR Limit, where you see the buffs, how long they last. Yeah, see, there it is. Or there it no longer is. I can still buff. I still have, you know, one. Just need to find a good time to do it. Usually when he buffs as well. 1, 2, 3. Also, of course, I could have gotten rid of fall damage. Then I would have more buffs. That would be, you know, the bottleneck of this fight. Did anybody hear, like, the quote-unquote new Kanye song? The one he, like, posted on Twitter today. That immediately got deleted by every platform ever. You know, I'm not too big into rap, but it low-key slaps. It goes pretty hard. Unexpectedly. Oh, fuck, my Power of In wore off. Didn't notice that. It does reduce my damage by quite a lot, I have to say. But should be possible without, as long as my buff lasts. Afterwards I can still reapply it. Oh! I mischarged. Gonna go into caution mode now. I say and immediately do something really stupid. I honestly want him to go buff again right now. Yeah, law walking. Okay, good. I take this one. It's a good opportunity. That was a stupid move of him. Come on. Oh, come on. I thought I was out of range. There we go. Tori is done. Easy. As always. Do quickly this setup. I mean, I only need to do really this one. After which I'm good. I don't need that, this one for that. So this one. Activate fall control just in case. Then I should be able to roll down here without problems. Hopefully. I sometimes tend to fuck it up. But I didn't this time around. Let's see if I can get the key without fucking up too much. Yeah, that's sizable damage. Honestly, I'll take every one hit I can. Yeah, I thought one more would come. That was to be expected here. Yeah, that one sometimes gets me when the magician fires his ball there, but that never happened to me. Interesting. I didn't sit down at the bonfire. I thought I did. Well, that's interesting. I think I'm gonna be a bit more careful of the route I'm choosing next. Like I'm going top route, I think. Just to decrease the chances that I have two magicians on me at once. Maybe that's a dumb idea, but who knows. I'll try it bottom one more time. You know, fuck it. I'm not gonna let myself be intimidated by these creeps. Hello, little lady. How are you doing? Mourning the death of your friend. Okay, this time, sitting down, please. Thank you. Do I need... Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Technically. I was like, do I need fall control still? But yeah, I think... In case I'm gonna do top route, I'm gonna use fall control. I just don't want to lose the souls, really. And then I have to do that part again, of course. Ugh. That's the thing that annoys me the most, really. You know, I do this part any day over that part. Like, I think they really were like, okay, how can we stretch this section a little bit more? So the player feel, you know, that it was worth paying for the DLC. I know. Let's just spam a bunch of enemies. Okay, this time I didn't get hit, which is nice. Oh! With my luck, this almost was a hit. Now comes a bit of a fun part. Well, I guess I'm gonna do it like this, actually. Just to get it out of the way. I mean, I could get Lloyd Talismans as well, but ain't nobody got time for that. Am I right, fellas? Ooh, that's a bit high. It's a bit high, ain't it? First, just want to draw the magicians away. Yeah, that's sizable. Where are the other two? Yeah. I don't know why these guys just didn't come. That was a bit of a weirdo move. Boost. This one, yeah. Can't forget to reset the elevator. I mean, they do have a range though. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Getting rid of these guys is just prime. Microphone is a little bit close to my cheek rather than to my mouth. Let me fix that. I like moved it around for my cats. But of course I no longer need that part. Or because my cat is no longer here, I don't need to have it right in front of my mouth. You know. You know what I mean. I just can't talk anymore. The speech has been drained. Okay. Sure. Why not? Hit me before I can do anything. I might be about to lose these souls, and these aren't enough for one level up. I did say I think I'm gonna, swap between intelligence and attunement now. I think that's gonna work better. I just need to be sure that the other guy doesn't hit me. You know, that he hits the stairs. No. Because you know, safety is #1 priority. Oh. You know, I don't even care too much about poison buildup. I use fucking power within on a regular basis, so losing a little bit of health periodically ain't exactly the problem. Getting those souls, though, I do want them. I want them back. I'm gonna do a cheeky quit out here. Because the fun thing is the guy is like, he spawns down there, but the elevator's up there, so he just falls down, I think. Or he just doesn't spawn at all. And the other guy is like reset as well. So it makes for an easier descent. Let's see, how much do I need to level up? 523. I think I can get that. Now like a smaller one. Is just one more of these enough? Should be. Yep. Oh, really? I'm off by 200. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna go attunement now. For that one extra slot. And you know, I'm gonna immediately start with crystal magic weapon. I have decided. I could do the other route, technically. To not deal with the, you know, the bastard up there, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. Not like I have any souls to lose now. For once, you know, because I actually used them, not because I lost them again. Can you fall down? Sometimes he likes to fall down fast. They're a bit close. Well, it worked out somehow. I just wish this one guy, you know, would be like a permadeath one. And that's the one that drops like his staff instead of it being like a bit of a, how's it called? Of a chance, right? So this goes back to lingering before I forget. So let's see what Manus has in stock. Nice hitboxes. That's what. Lovely. Oh. I mean, it works well enough, damage-wise. Topping up really quick. I almost got in 4 hits there. So you know. Ah. Yeah, no, you know. Fuck, I thought I went into a wrong direction there. You know, let's top it up fully. Let's not be stingy. Hitbox shenanigans, I tell you. They're the most fun. It's probably gonna be similar when it comes to Calamite. Power Within War off. That's of course undesirable. If he does another frenzy, I'm gonna take the opportunity to re-up. Oh, almost didn't press B there. Okay, now both wore out anyways. Oh, fuck. Of course he doesn't like this, spams this one now. Hello? He actually spams this one. Buddy, are you in some kind of boot loop? Ah, that one would actually been good. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll also take this one. There we go. Finally back in action. Oh, it's this one. I far too rarely make use of that one. You know, always top off a little when you can. That was a bit cheeky and a bit risky, but it paid off. Man was down. Man down. Not just menace. Let's use some of the humanity. Oh, the humanity. Really? One more? I guess he... There we go. Goodbye, Ulesil. I have one more boss to fight before I fight Gwyn. Ulesil Township. I'm sometimes a bit confused about, you know, which bonfire is which. They're all called so similar. At least they're like alphabetically correct. It's not too much of a problem. I do need this one for this. Of course, I also need to first go to the arena. Almost forget about that. But time-wise, I'm good. If I use crystal from the get-go, then I should be good time-wise. Calamite has a little bit less. I mean, if I use crystal, that doesn't matter. That does it. They're hot on my heels. Does this count? I wonder if this counts. That would be fantastic if it does. What am I doing? Where are you running? Where are you running? But nobody ever asks, how are you running? Shing, 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 shing. Ah, interesting. Ah, that didn't count. Shit. Well. Fuck me then, I guess. But you know, I'm relatively confident about Gwyn. I'm relatively confident about Gwyn. I think he should be... Like, as long as I get the parry done, do my usual strategy of parry, repost, and then go behind him, then he usually tends to do His slow attack anyways. If I remember correctly, that's like one way to bait it. At least most of the time, so why not? Of course he got me right at the end. Mutt. Perfect. That's how you do it. You know, I like collecting the souls because technically, you know, as you see, I use them all the time to kind of close the gap between level ups. Of course, the further I go, the less useful they get. Now, once I'm like in the middle range or whatever, it's like, yeah, I get like 1 level per boss or per run. If I don't, you know, provide I don't die. So at that point, I did say I wonder if I might even just kind of give myself a level after every like section. With that I mean, you know, the first half, second half, third half, so 3 levels per run, at least. Or maybe like first half, second half, or like first bell, second bell, on scene and Smo, the 4 souls, and for the DLC, so 5. Yeah, per run. I think I'm gonna do that at some point, just to make it, you know, easy on me. I would say once I'm like 20 runs deep, I would say I'm gonna start that. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, it's just gonna take ages and you will see no noticeable progress between the runs anymore. Like even now, you no longer see any progress. Since I pretty much maxed out everything except for resistance. And when I use like the Dark Cloak set, that one pretty much maxes out your resistance as well. It doesn't even matter too much. Something I kinda quote-unquote discovered when I did the magic run is you can go like here. Usually it's, as you saw, it's a bit of a safe space. Yeah, that's fun. It's alright damage-wise. It's alright. Of course, as always, it's all about actually hitting him with this weapon, rather than skill of things. Like, see that? Like, my god, dude. That was also a bit of a shit move. I should retreat a little bit. I want him to get back to the bigger area. Exactly for that purpose, that doesn't happen. Because that can fuck you over so tremendously. Yeah, that's... I thought that might have been death. Oh, he does that? Nice. You're so lovely. But yeah, that was very risky. I mean, I also didn't expect him to really do the fly attack. Oh, god damn it. I'm also not getting any attacks in. Yeah, I was a bit stuck there. Hello? Just didn't want to... Just didn't want to roll there, I guess. There we go. All prepared again. To actually deal damage. See that even that was a bit of a pain in the ass to even get a hit in. Oh. That was really close. Not gonna lie. Didn't like that one bit. Fuck! So close! Come on! Really? Oh. Now that was some prime A bullshit. Really. That was some prime bullshit. Some that's, you know, that's sweet, of course. It happens right at the end bullshit. I have 4 crystal magic weapon. Yeah, I mean, it's enough. I just need to not fuck up. Of course, part of that is actually hitting him. Honestly, if my hitbox would be better, I think it would be easier. Much easier. I should just unequip fall damage for easier switching, you know. Not dangerous, but... Okay, sure. If you think that's what you want to do, go for it, I guess. I try to bait out his tail when I can. Because these are free hits. Yeah, okay. Okay, sure. Okay. Man, that's just cursed. I want to kind of bait him over here. Come on, buddy. It's not as... Oh, it's already over. That was a waste of the first one. I like the ones where I can get hits in without problem. No opposed to the other ones, which are always problematic. Like this one. Yeah, I'm not even doing it for the tail cut, but it's just easy hits in comparison. Power Fin already wore off. Ah. It's a bit too far away. Okay. Let's go. Oh, okay. Sure. Let's do that. Why not? I feel like all my buffs are about to run out. Yeah. Exactly the second I said it, it happened. Oh. But yeah, I mean, he's about done. If I don't fuck up now, like before. What are you doing? I'll just take I take an insurance sip. Yeah, I mean, that was the situation that killed me before. That would have been prime if I like hit his tail right there at the end. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Yeah. One hit and I'm done. But he's also very close to death. I say the second I kill him. Whew. That was... Whew. That was something else. I was a bit nervous there. Not gonna lie. Whew. Let's go give it to Manus. Manus, my anus. No. Gwyn. Anything else I need? No, I don't think so. I just need to hope for, you know, being able to get my parrying right. And Gwyn is gonna be gone. Gwyn gone Lin. RTSR? Hmm? I mean, I could do it. Instead of the flip ring, I could actually try it. I'll do it once. Right. It's super risky, of course. I think that should be enough. Yeah. I mean, let's try it. The only good thing about the Mailbreaker is it should deal plenty of damage to Gwyn. Like, fascinating amount of damage. I'm gonna try one thing though. To improve my potential. Nah. Oh, come on, I feel like that was... should have been it. Honestly, it's always that first attack that's make or break, you know? So I'm gonna try what I actually want to try. I want to dodge this first attack and see if maybe this helps me get like a better... Like the fast one is... I think the fast one is really RNG, like you either hit it or you don't. It's like 50-50. The slow one, you should be able to do. Which is why, you know, baiting that one is the correct thing. And this jump attack is just kind of like, yeah, sometimes I feel like I got it easily. And sometimes I just can't do it. Okay, one hit gets me to RTSR. That's good. Did he fall down? Yeah. Absolute Chad, I'd say. I don't think you're gonna quit out now. Just gonna skip past you. Hope you don't hit me through the fog. Ooh. Of course he has to do the fast one. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, in that case, going back to this. It's less risky. Still risky, but I can survive with one attack. And with luck, usually that's all you need. What time is it? Not even that late. It feels later than it is. Maybe because I have a headache. But yeah, after I've done Gwyn, I just want to talk really quickly about Dark Souls. The future of it. I will make a separate stream. Maybe on Saturday or Sunday. Just quickly going over a few things. Planning a few things. But I'm already preset on how I'm gonna do Dark Souls after this run. Did you see that? That was something else. And the other guy is gone. I think he retreats because I'm too far down, which is good. Okay, let me focus real quick. Of course, my souls are right there. Yeah, even without RTSR, this is good damage. Come on. Oh, even the slow one, I got... Yeah, the way he acted right now will really fuck me up. I didn't expect him to do fast, kick, and then slow. I usually expect him to do slow. 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 Done. I think what I needed to do was attack once. I think then it baits the slow. I'm not fully sure I remember correctly, but yeah. Yaku. You're so dumb sometimes. I almost feel bad, you know, quitting out when he falls down. Because, like, yeah. You know, when I quit out, when both of these guys are here, it's like, yeah, I'm quitting out because there are two here. But when there's only one, it's like, he's a bit more wasted. Anyways. This makes me actually furious. Let me go get something to drink really quick. Okay. Let's hope this is it. I had like this idea of trying out all like the different milk substitutes that my store has to offer. Of course, all of them are 1 liter. You can't just buy like half a liter. Like with the regular milk, they have like a small, like basically a, you know, a drink with a straw behind it, so you could just drink milk. They have like a half liter, they have a liter, they have like 1.5 liters. It's like, yeah, cool. If I don't need a full liter, I can just buy the small one. But of all the substitutes, they only have full liters. Exactly liter. It's like, it's a bit, you know. You know. So yeah, so far I have like cashew milk, almond milk, and now I have like oat milk with it's called oat milk vanilla. I have to say it tastes like you have like left like the milk after Weetabix with like the tiniest amount of vanilla. I feel like they have to up the taste a little bit more if they want to call it vanilla, in my opinion. But you know, because things I like vanilla. This could have been really tasty, which is why I'm a bit disappointed in it. But maybe it works well with some added chocolate milk, like a chocolate powder. I think that could give a tasty combination. Subtle vanilla, and then chocolate who overshadows the weird taste of the oat. I think that could be nice. But it's not because I'm like I drink milk. I have no problem with milk. like other people do. I just want to try it because I never gave it like any mind. So I was like, you know, why not? Why not give it a try? Oh, perfect. That was a fast one as well. Oh, come on. I was so close. I'm actually kind of shocked that he has so far done only one slow one in all the tries I had so far. I'm shocked. I'm appalled, even. I could try to stack buffs. I don't know if that's possible or not. Should I give it a try? I think I do. I think I want to give that a try. But it's gonna be a bit complicated. So to do it, I would say... First I need... Sunlight Blade. Then something like Soul Arrow followed by Crystal Magic Weapon. Like this is just really for the fuck of it. No access bottomless box. Because I do need a talisman. I wonder if I can use Dark Tomb one. If I can, I'm gonna use that one. Otherwise, I'm gonna use the... What's it called? The Ivory. Because Dark Moon is slightly more a magic adjust. Like that, what I'm gonna do now is purely just for my own hubris. Of course, it's not the best place to try to do it. But you know, if I'm already experimenting on stream, I want to have it at least some impact, if possible. Oh, fuck. I messed up the order. Yeah, in that case, I'm gonna give it one more try without. Shit. Soul Arrow needs to come afterwards. You first need to cast the one you can cast, and then you need to cast the one you can't. Yeah, first the one you can't, then the one you can. I set it up so that it's first the one I can, and then the one I can't. That was wrong. I mean, technically seen, I could, I think, use... Yeah. There's a way. Actually. Might not work as well, but... I'm giving like a handful of tries. Ah, come on. Almost ran off. So what I need to do is this. Fuck. You know, the buff's gonna run out before I manage to do it. Even once. It's like really close. You have to like close to that line. I figured usually out. This one here. But if you are too late, or you have the angle wrong, you usually fall off. There we go. Oh, shit. I think actually going higher up is maybe better. No, because higher up the walls is different. There we go. Yeah, you know. I'm gonna do it the other way then. I can do that offline. I can give that one a few more tries offline if I want to. Let's hope this is it. See, that's how you do it. Slow and slow and slow. One more slow, please. What's with the grabs right now? At least he did another slow. Just one more. We're golden. See, that's what I wanted. Why didn't you do that before? Slow, slow, slow. Like a good boy. There we go. That's Dark Souls, Mailbreaker. Of course, you know, I did use the TCC often. If it wasn't a regular new game, it wouldn't have been as much of a problem. But man, it's one of the weaker weapons. I think the AR is less than, or like at like 300 max. It's at final new game. It's a bit, you know, also the lack of hitbox. So yeah, this time I'm not gonna roll, since I want to talk about something. Since this run is done, I will now take a break from Dark Souls for a little while. Not long, like a month at most. But after that, I think I might move Dark Souls from Wednesday to Saturdays and do it bi-weekly. But I will try to do longer ones, where I just try to do one run at once. You know? So now break, and then it switches to Saturday bi-week. No, I think I said bi-monthly. I mean Saturday bi-weekly. So all 2 weeks, one run. But instead of trying to do more like 4-ish hours per stream, I'm trying to do more like 6 to 8. With you know, stronger weapons, this shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah. That being said, you know what? I'm not gonna show the wheel right now, because I was in the mood to set it up. But let me give it a try. Let me give it a spin and see if I like the weapon. Otherwise, I'm gonna re-roll it next time. There are a few weapons I will veto as well, as I always, you know. Interesting. Interesting. Let me see if that weapon is viable. Can you not? I know it. Like my the girl is here, the female cat. When she sees my hair bands, hair ties, ooh, she goes wild. She goes wild. So I have to always take them away. So the weapon, I think she farted. The weapon I just pulled on the wheel is... Come on. Where is it? Yeah, it's a Chandler's Trident. So I want to see the difference in damage between the two. But the Chandler's Trident is quite heavy. Okay, I think I can replace this with something lighter. Not now, but later. Let's go to the basic setup again. Oh, I think this one I can't even buff. Let me see that right now. Yeah. It's one of these that's not buffable even. So that could be also interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna start the run, I'm just gonna check, like do one attack or so and check the damage. So let's see, a normal weak attack with this one without even Power Within activated is 220, and that's at plus 15. And that's almost the same. And that one is not upgraded at all. Okay, that the buff doesn't even work for you. Yeah, that's absurd. That's fucking absurd. Yeah, it just shows how how weak that weapon was. Yeah, let's see that my AR for the first weapon, which is this one, is fucking 281, and this one is already... Wait. Yeah. This one is already 313. Because of course it's split damage, which is not as good, but still, for most enemies this is like, hey, perfect. It's so much better already. And if you upgrade it, it's gonna be insane. I think you can upgrade it at least to +5. Let me check that before I end the stream. Wiki dot. Weapons. Trident. And spears are really nice because they are fast, kinda, and they have a good range. So let's see, the scaling doesn't change, but the damage does go up by a certain amount. Not too much. But it should get me easily into like 400 to 500 range. See if we can like get one of these volleys out. Honestly, let's go to let's upgrade it before I end the stream. I'm actually in the mood to do that. After all. Like, remember how little damage I dealt with the mail breaker at this boss? And I can still parry if I need to. All is good. Yeah, this weapon I'm looking forward to doing that one after my break. If it wasn't like, here's the thing, if it was a weak weapon, weaker, I should say, then I would have been like, yeah, maybe I'll you know, I'll look again after the break. But no, I think this is nice. Funny enough, it was one of the last later weapons I got. So it has like this connotation to it. I wonder if the guy down below can upgrade my weapon actually. With Twinkling Titanite. I know you can only give him like the magic ember, but if it's just the first 5 levels, I think you should be able to do it as well. Maybe, I might not even have to go down. Let's see. Or I could go to Under Parish. I should have more than enough Twinkling Titanite. Yeah, 60. Come on. The money is also good. Even if it was like 10k an upgrade. You know, that's always how it is. I say I'm ending the stream, and then I feel like something like this comes up, and I'm like, yeah, you know, might as well do one more. Come on. Yeah, I can reinforce it with him. Nice. So this is max level. AR almost 500. I mean, come on. Ain't that something? Let's see. Regular attack against this guy. 221. 354. And I still get a really, you know, a nice enough amount of damage like this. The only problem is going to be the split damage, but yeah. Does this do multiple hits? I wonder. It's super slow. The one-handed fast attack. Okay, no, it doesn't. Would have been cool. But yeah. But yeah. Of course. With that, I would say thanks for watching. I will see you in, you know, in a month or so. To stay informed, just, you know, check the schedule down below. Check on YouTube or check on Twitter. That's usually like the free place where I post. Or you can add me on Discord and just ask incessantly. Yaku wins Dark Souls, Yaku wins Dark Souls, Yaku wins Dark Souls. soon. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this run. I think this one is going to be funner than the mail breaker. I want to say one final time, have a good day, have a good night, good afternoon, good evening, good everything, good day, good night. I already said those two. For that I would say, don't forget to do the usual stuff like following or subscribing and liking and whatnot. And yeah, ciao.